Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump learning from the Department of Education. What a fun opening sentence. So, reporting is starting to come out about Trump's planned executive order for the Department of Education. Trump has promised to close the agency. He campaigned on it. Well, as it turns out, that might be harder than he thought. According to the information coming out, Trump's executive order is really directing his agency chief to cut the programs that they can. But there aren't that many. Over the years, the Department of Education wound up in a lot of congressional packages. Its existence is currently mandated by Congress, and most of its spending is too. That doesn't mean Trump can't cause a headache for education. He said he wants his nominee for Secretary of Education to put herself out of a job. But it does mean that an attempt to actually shut down the agency may be more trouble than it's worth for him. At this point, it might be easier to just toss this promise alongside his campaign promises about tipped taxes, lowering grocery prices to pre-pandemic levels, dropping inflation, and so on. He would need Congress to order the agency dissolved. While Republicans love the rhetoric they've been using lately about the Department of Education, they also know their states rely on it far more than they like to pretend. Trump tried to roll education into the Department of Labor during his first term. And even though Republicans had control of both the House and the Senate, he failed. In fact, presidents have tried to cut funding to the department numerous times. The overwhelming majority of the time, Congress increased their budgets instead of cutting it. So, a Trump executive order on the issue would just be the first phase. He'd then have to convince Congress to abolish the agency. With the thin majorities, lack of a mandate, and not having the votes to get over the filibuster in the Senate, Trump would need some creative bargaining to get this through. To be clear, that doesn't mean the Department of Education is safe by any means. Trump can still cause a lot of havoc and defund a number of programs or intentionally make them ineffective. But he's going to have to fight to do it. Trump is a big supporter of using government funds for private education. So he might try to disrupt the agency by shifting funding around that way or get Congress to move that route with it, which would probably be more palatable to a lot of Republicans in competitive districts. So keep this on your radar as one of the many things to watch. But when the executive order comes out, don't panic. Trump likes to play up the orders and make them seem grandiose. It may not be as comprehensive as it first appears. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.